Monumental breaking news today. Jurgen Klopp is going to leave Liverpool at the end of the season. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. Not the news I wanted to wake up to this morning. Horrible breaking news coming from Liverpool Football Club and from Jurgen Klopp, that he himself has come out and said that this will be his final season at Liverpool. He is going to leave the Reds at the end of this current campaign. Just completely unexpected, completely out of nowhere, completely from left field, this big breaking news today. And it has knocked the entire Liverpool fan base absolutely sideways. This incredible breaking news story. I can't believe it. I simply cannot believe it. Let me know your thoughts, comments, opinions, predictions, feelings, whatever you want to call it in the comment section. I'm lost for words. I'm absolutely lost for words. Like, I'm glad in a way that it could end the way that it could end. If you know what I mean. Like, Liverpool are on for what could be a monumental and historic season in itself. They're still in the title race. They're top of the table as things stand. They're through to a Carabao Cup final. The FA Cup is still on the cards for them potentially. The Europa League is very much within Liverpool's hands. So it could be a very successful season as far as what Liverpool are concerned under Jurgen Klopp. And I'm glad in a way that, it hasn't really... That we kind of get a bit of a build-up to it. It's not as if it's going to be a sacking, or... It's not as if it's going to be leaving the club instantly with immediate effect. We've at least got some time to build up to this now. But even so, this is incredible. This is unbelievable. This is madness. Klopp came out in an interview to obviously announce the news. He basically said that he got a message for the Liverpool supporters and that he will be leaving at the end of the season. Now, initially, I thought April Fool's Day had come early this year. I got to admit, I thought April Fool's Day had come early this year. No, it was genuine. It was legit. He announced that he was going to be leaving the club. He announced that he was going to be leaving the club. He said that he felt he didn't have the energy to continue anymore. He felt like, obviously, he's getting older. And I just found it so strange. Apparently, he's communicated it to the board. He's communicated it to the people in power at Liverpool and everything. And obviously, I imagine a search for a new manager will begin. But I find this incredible, and I'd love to know, like I say, what you guys think. Hit the like button on the video, comment down below, subscribe if you're new. All of that good stuff will make for great and interesting reading, I'm sure. I'm just knocked completely sideways by this. I cannot believe it. I genuinely cannot believe. I was not expecting this news today. Any point in the near future. There was no indication. There was nothing that really stated anything along the lines of Jurgen Klopp leaving the club or wanting to leave the club or whatever the case may be. I'm speechless on this. 100%. I'm completely and utterly speechless about this whole thing. It's madness. Absolute madness. Yeah, I don't really know what to say, but thank you to Jurgen Klopp for everything. Everything. Like, he made this club believe again. He genuinely turned doubters to believers, which he said was going to be the basis of his management and his reign as manager at Liverpool. And the memories that we've created, even in the bad times, like the amount of finals that we went to, the Champions League finals that we went to and lost, the Carabao Cup final that we went to and lost, even in like the dodgy seasons that we had every now and again, like the COVID season, the year after we won the Premier League title, last season even towards the back end of it, where it wasn't great, but he still stuck by it and we stuck by him for the most part. Everything that it's just incredible. And obviously the good moments as well, winning every trophy there was to win, building a team that he took over as being floundering around mediocrely at mid-table and took us from step by step, from strength to strength, up the Premier League table, through certain domestic cups and obviously through Champions Leagues and everything. And just the way that he took to the club as much as the club took to him. And it was a match made in heaven, in my opinion. And I said that right from the off when he first took over. He was genuinely my choice to take over from Brendan Rodgers when obviously he left back in, 2016, 17, something along those lines. I'm absolutely gobsmacked by this. I'm absolutely gobsmacked by this, and this is not the news that I wanted to wake up to and hear about today. I can only imagine it is something maybe to do with maybe him getting older. Maybe there's something else in the pipeline lined up for him beyond maybe Liverpool. Maybe there's some sort of other job, maybe even retirement. Maybe I don't know what it may be, but I don't know how to take this news. I genuinely don't know how to take this news. Like, I am extremely happy that it happened and we had a manager like him, and the way that obviously he took us, like I say, from strength to strength, building us up from floundering around mediocrely to obviously going after titles and trophies and chasing quadruples, even though it didn't happen. And even through the bad moments, there was still elements of and glimmers of hope, and obviously glimmers of something to build upon and platforms to build upon that we all stood by him on from time to time. And I cannot believe this. Genuinely, I cannot believe this story. I'm hoping, obviously, I'm hoping for the best for him. He'll always go down as a Liverpool legend for what he's done. And I guess it's one way to somewhat rally for the rest of the season, somewhat give him his last hurrah at this football club and of this season, and to obviously go even more towards the end of this campaign. Like I say, we're competing on all different fronts. We've still got a lot of games to play. We've still got a lot of trophies that are there to be won, that are in the palms of our hands. We just need to grasp them. And for me, I just think it's one way to give him his last hurrah as Liverpool manager, by just going out there game after game and just doing it for him now. I know it sounds a bit weird and it maybe sound a bit like sentimental saying, a bit soppy, but that is genuinely what I feel may be the rallying call now. If there wasn't ever a better incentive to go out and win those kinds of trophies and win those kinds of matches, doing it for Klopp is all that he deserves at the end of this season. And if we can give him that kind of season to finish his Liverpool career on, then that would be absolutely phenomenal. Whether he goes on now, I imagine maybe there is the possibility that he could go back to Germany. Maybe not necessarily as a club manager, but maybe for the national team. Maybe that could be the possibility. There was always talk and speculation surrounding the German national team with a manager like Jurgen Klopp, and it was easily understandable as to why. Maybe that could be a possibility going forward. Obviously, international management doesn't seem as quite hectic and as quite energy consuming, I guess you could say, from Klopp's interview that he said, as maybe what being a club manager is. But I, for one, honestly cannot believe that this story has come out today. As far as what the future of Liverpool goes, look, he's left the club in an unbelievable position. I don't know what the mass kind of walkout's going to be, because obviously every manager seems to bring in their own people, and their own people seem to follow the manager, whether they go to a club or whether they go from a club. I don't know if there's going to be a sort of mass exit in terms of the players and staff, not necessarily the players, but more the staff and more everybody. But in terms of where he's left the club right now, they are set up to be in a great position for the next manager to take over. Don't know who that next manager is going to be. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens in terms of searching for that new manager. That may be another video in itself going forward. But yeah, like I say, with the club going through that transition over the past year or two of younger players changing from that title winning and Champions League winning side to this side that we currently have right now, in terms of the age range of the majority of these players being somewhat 27 and under. Obviously with a few exceptions, the likes of Alisson, Van Dijk and Salah and so on and so forth. He's left it in a brilliant position set up for the next manager to come in and take over. Just my fear is that obviously there's only one Jurgen Klopp. That's my fear. That is my honest fear in regards to this. Like I say, I cannot believe this has come about today. I'm absolutely gobsmacked. I'm sure there'll be more fallout from this. I'm sure there'll be more information to come out from this. I'm sure there'll be more from this deal and from this, obviously, news that's coming out that will snowball over the coming days or so. Maybe there'll be more information on why Klopp decided to call it a day. Maybe there'll be more information on why he's decided to quit or step down. I don't like to use the word quit in this kind of circumstance, but why he decided to step down and everything. But yeah, all I can say is thank you. All I can say is thank you for the incredible memories, for the trophies, for the success, for the incredible moments and the memes and everything else, even if it's small like the memes, and even if it's something that you've said in like a press conference, or even the moments that you've said in press conferences, to obviously the bigger and better things, the last gasp winners, the never say die attitude, the mentality monsters, all the way through to obviously being crowned Premier League champions, Champions League winners, all of that good stuff. All I can say is thank you. And Jesus Christ, I didn't want to hear this news today. Did not want to hear this news. I thought it was a joke at first. I thought when it came out through Liverpool or through Romano or everybody else, I thought it was a joke. Nope. It don't seem to be a joke. Obviously, things can change. Obviously, there can be major U-turns in sport and everything, but I don't necessarily think that this will be one of those miraculous U-turns, I'm afraid. So, massive breaking news. Jurgen Klopp is to step down as Liverpool manager at the end of the season. I'm utterly speechless about it. I've somehow managed to make a 13-minute video and saying I'm speechless. But yeah, all I can say is thank you, and I hope all I can say is thank you, and that you'll never walk alone. An absolute Liverpool legend for what he has done at this club over the past, 9-10 years or so? No, 8 years. 8 years. I can't even count. 7 or 8 years. I can't even count. Jesus Christ. An absolute Liverpool legend. Thank you so much for all the memories. Jurgen Norbert Klopp. That's all I can say, man. This is not what I wanted. Like I say, I might do a video later on as to maybe identifying who Liverpool's next manager will be. Madness. Absolute madness to me. I absolutely cannot believe that this has happened, and obviously we'll talk more in depth about maybe what that means for Liverpool going forward beyond the reign of Jurgen Klopp. But I'm completely speechless. Thank you for all the memories. Thank you for everything you've done for us. But those are just the thoughts, comments, opinions, predictions, feelings, whatever you want to call it, of this guy. I don't know what you guys think. What do you make of this huge, monumental, breaking news story that Jurgen Klopp will step down as Liverpool manager at the end of the current season? Let me know your thoughts, comments, opinions, predictions, feelings, whatever you want to call it. That'll make for great and interesting reading down below in the comment section. I'd love to know what you guys think and feel on that stuff. It'll make for great and interesting reading. Otherwise, hit the like button on the way up if you enjoy the video. Subscribe if you're new and want to see more content like this. Both things are always and forever greatly appreciated. And as always, thank you all so much for watching on this thing. I've been Fletch. This has been a horrible video to make. Wasn't expecting to make it today. Didn't want to make it. A horrible video. It is what it is. Yeah. I'll see and speak to you all again soon in another video or live stream or whatever it may be. Cheers, guys. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Take care. Have a good rest of your day. Jesus Christ. That was hard. That was the difficult video to make.